G'day everyone. Well, we've racked up our first 1,000 Ks in the Prado 250 and I got to say this is an exceptional motor car. Toyota have done a tremendous job in this vehicle and it's certainly an upgrade on the previous model, that's for sure. So in that first 1,000 Ks, we've covered freeway, we've covered dirt, broken roads, gravel roads, potholes, hitting square edges, things like that, and just taking notes on how the vehicle absorbs it, how the vehicle deals with it. Now, Toyota have done a phenomenal job at ironing out most of the bugs in this car. However, there was one thing that we picked up on, that was the rear bump stop inside the coil spring making regular contact. And there was just a little spike that we could feel coming from the back of the car. So putting the vehicle up on the two-post hoist and removing the coil, and we could clearly see there was a witness mark where the bump stop had been in fact contacting quite regularly. And this will explain why the vehicle rode quite firm over the bumps. Now, the one thing that we'll gain when we're lifting the vehicle by say 40 or 50 mil is we're going to look to increase that bump stop by the amount which we lift the vehicle. And that will make a huge difference to the ride quality in the rear axle of this vehicle. Okay, so what we've covered off so far is straight from Land to Toyota, straight to Tough Dog HQ. First thing was to put the vehicle on scales and just check in front and rear axle loads and just understanding how much we had left on the GVM as well. An important topic that we'll cover later. And we're also able to remove the dampers, place those on the shock absorber dyno and get a reading at 8 points so we understand rebound and compression stroke. And we also remove the coil springs and place them on the machine. And again, just to understand the spring rates that we're dealing with and how we could perfect that and where there was some room there for improvement, maybe from a comfort perspective as well, but also for people that are putting bars and winches and roof racks and things like that, where we need to start thinking about, are we going to be increasing the spring rate to cover those accessories? So what we currently have here is a first prototype of a 50mm lift. We do have a shock absorber fitted currently with an external valve, just so that we can tune in the ride quality to suit the spring rate that we're currently running. And by having that external valve, it allows us to make changes while we're prototyping and developing the front and rear suspension. Now the important part, real world testing. And this is the thing that sets us apart. We're about to head off now and cover thousands of kilometres of real world testing. We've got a whole bunch of externally adjustable product and some springs. We'll be making changes along the way, collecting data. So make sure you follow the Tough Dog socials and stay tuned for more updates.